What do you see in her that you would risk your relationship with me?
Dudes are cheating. They don't care about what this girl has to offer except for that thing that they got. Because you want to feel something different.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amelia. This is my husband.
Hello, Malik.
Yeah. So we're doing a mukbang. We just went to Zaxby's. I think Zaxby's is a southern thing, no?
It is.
Yeah, so maybe you don't have Zaxby's where you're from, but we just moved here from Washington State, so it's like a delicacy to us. This is what I got. It's like a chicken chili. And I got the fried one.
Sandwich.
That is so aggressive.
He fucking that shit up.
We're like starving. We haven't ate anything all day. This is something that people talk about quite often, but
You should definitely let me taste that.
okay.
Is that okay? Pretty good.
Do you feel like women cheat as much in relationships as men? Like, who do you think cheats more?
Probably dudes. I just think girls are better at getting away with it. For whatever reason. Because you don't be expecting it. You be expecting the girl that you like to be a good girl. And then she really just be...
That's why you think it is? I feel like women pay attention to detail more.
Mm-hmm. What?
That was a huge bite.
It's like the same size as the last one.
Still, huge. Women pay attention to detail more than men do.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't. And it applies for, like, if women are cheating, we know how to be more, like, detailed in what we're doing so you don't catch on. Y'all slip up more. Two, if you're the one cheating, like if the man's the one cheating, then because women pay such attention to detail, they notice all the little changes that you're making, like you're deviating from your routine.
That makes sense.
Y'all don't pay attention to stuff.
Definitely don't. I don't pay attention to that.
Bro, I literally tried to prank this guy. I don't know. I feel like me trying to prank him makes me believe that pranks that people usually post are fake. Because it don't never go how I think in my mind it's gonna go. Yesterday I tried to prank him because he was away for a little while. So I tried to prank him like with a condom. Like I used condom on the floor. Well, it wasn't used, but I opened the wrapper and I put it on the floor. And he saw it and he looked at me and he was like, "Is this a joke?" And I'm like, "No, what do you mean it's a joke?" And it just didn't go how I thought. So I be thinking like, nah, bro. People be posting pranks every day. Like a couple, and they'll post a prank today, tomorrow, the next day. Like, how?
And they be having all these reactions. Either your relationship is really bad or fake.
Like, this is a joke. You're joking, right? Like, why you just assume I'm joking? Get upset. That's the point. Be mad.
No, I'm just like, what did I say? I said I'm going to choose to assume that this is a joke. Or that you're pranking me or something like that. And I just went on about my day.
Man, that threw me off. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do. As a woman, if I would have came home and there would have been a condom on the floor, I would have been seeing that. Like, if I didn't point it out to you, you wouldn't have seen it.
Why not? You probably looked there for a couple of days before I noticed it.
How? I don't understand that. That's why women can get away with cheating more, because even if she slips up and did something wrong or whatever, y'all not paying attention enough to know, like, oh, this happened or that happened or whatever. Do you think it's better if a guy cheats with like a floozy, like somebody that you're like, bro, I would never leave my wife for that, or somebody that's like a step up or on par?
Definitely the floozy.
Why risk your relationship over somebody that's like you wouldn't even be with for real?
I feel
What's
like
the point? What's the point of taking a chance and your woman could find out and be mad? You're cheating on her with some woman who, if your wife leaves you, you're not gonna be with that person.
I feel like it's actually a bigger risk because Bro, girls be knowing their value. Girls don't know if they valuable or not. So like the valuable woman that's on your woman level gonna want you to be like coming over, buying gifts, spending time. She gonna wanna like hang out all weekend. She gonna wanna go on a trip or something. You gonna get caught. Now you risking your relationship versus a lower value woman. You can just slide, be like, hey, I'm just got off work. Let me come over for a little bit. 30 minutes in, out, gone.
Yeah, but what about when you're a woman who knows her value finds out that you cheated on her with some?
It's gonna be bad either way. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, if you go cheat on your wife with a woman who look better or stuff like that, she's gonna just feel like, oh, okay, I can see why you did that. Come on, baby, let's keep our relationship going. She's gonna be hurt either way.
She's gonna be hurt either way, but one of them's understandable. You'd be like, oh, I could see it. I could see why you went with that girl. When you cheat with a girl that's like, she not hot, she doesn't have anything going for herself or whatever. You're like, what the hell? Why you went to that woman? Like, what?
Because I was trying to not get caught.
No, it makes you even question yourself as a woman. You like, what do you see in her that you would risk your relationship with me for that person? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally get it. I'm not thinking about preserving the feelings of my woman once I've already made the decision to cheat. I'm thinking of how can I cheat and not get caught? And I'm going to have an easier time doing that with a lesser value woman than I would a higher value woman. Because at that point, I've already said screw your feelings.
If I were dating somebody, or if I were married to somebody, and they cheated on me and I saw that woman, I was like, damn, she a boss, she fine, she fire, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I get it, you know? I understand. Versus, you cheat on me with some bum-ass girl that I'm like, bro, what you even see over there? Now I can't even talk to you no more because you got me looking stupid. Like, no, at least stay on the same level or step up. Like, be with somebody that is influencing you some way. She gonna give you something.
That's such a girl answer, bro. When dudes are cheating, they don't care about what this girl has to offer except for that thing that they got. I'm not trying to be motivated. I'm not trying to learn new lessons. I'm not trying to expand my horizons. I'm trying
expand them, please.
No, I'm trying to crack and go home to my wife. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what girls do. Girls cheat.
This is my point. My point is, look, think about it. Your woman got it, right? She got it. You're getting that from her. You're having a good time with that.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna cheat just for the sake of cat with some? That don't make no sense to me. My brain can't wrap around it.
You want to feel something different. You want to see how she do it. She knows she gonna do things differently than your wife ain't gonna do. Maybe she go the extra mile. Your wife don't want to do this or that.
No, your wife doing all the stuff.
Then you just want something different. The higher the girl, the harder the work you gotta do.
I have a question. Why don't guys talk to their women more about the things that they want? Like, why do men go to the point of cheating instead of being like, hey babe, we've been together 20 years and I just want to do this one time for the one time and come to an agreement?
Because a lot of times they don't think their wife can handle it. And I don't think a lot of women can handle it personally. Because I think a lot of women, at least in America, want like they believe that once you like marry somebody or even in a relationship with them, that you only have eyes for them. Like you don't find people attractive anymore. You don't get into people anymore. But that's not really reality. So yeah, I think that a lot of times they think they can't handle it. And the other thing is, a lot of times I don't think they be wanting to do it like once. Because like once is like a tease. It's like, okay, cool, but what if it was really good? And you can be like, damn, bro, I could go for that. You know? Once every other week or something, you know?
I was talking to my friend about that. He was saying he doesn't think he could get into a serious relationship because he doesn't want to be with one person. And I was saying, whatever you want out of a relationship, there's somebody else that wants that as well, or that will meet that and agree with you if you are willing to bring it up. The problem is that people don't be saying, this is what I want, this is how I want my relationship to look. If you want a girl that will allow you to mess around every now and then, if you say that up front, there's a girl that will agree. Like, obviously it's not going to be every girl. Somebody's going to be like, nah bro, that's not for me, go about your business. But if you say it, somebody will be like, oh, cool, that works, you know? But he was saying, no, he doesn't want the conversation. He wants to be sneaky and come up with. Yeah, bro, he has like a whole plan. He said when he go to Jamaica, he gonna get somebody to. He has a friend that's a police officer, and if he and her are out, he gonna get the police officer to come arrest him and put him in the back, put him in the back of the car, so he can be like, bruh, I've been in jail all night, but really he's at a girl's house. He gonna come back and be all mad like, oh, these
arrested me. That's actually really smart.
He got a whole thing, but he's like, bro, he wants the thrill of the whole thing. He doesn't want to be like, oh yeah, you know that I'm doing this and it's our agreement. That's crazy to me.
The only like logic I can see behind that is you'll likely get a girl that looks better.
If what?
I just feel like, you know what? Never mind, I take that back. I haven't
What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna say like maybe like if you go on social media, typically when you see poly couples, they don't be looking good.
So you're saying the girl that would agree to allowing you to be poly isn't gonna be good looking?
Not like a fact, but I feel like more than likely she won't look as good as the girl who's like, you can only have me, be all about me, blah blah blah. That's how you get back.
You think it's a self-esteem thing?
I think it plays into it. I think there are some people who genuinely want to do it and they genuinely like it and stuff. But I think a lot of times, like, if somebody has lower self-esteem and they see you as a more valuable person than them and they're like, oh, you really like me and all that stuff, you can convince them to do more. You know what I mean? It's the same thing like with cheating, like how we was going back to that conversation.
Rate yourself,
That's why you would go for the lower value woman, because you could more easily finesse it. Versus the higher value woman gonna be like, nah, you playing too many games for me.
You know what I never understand? People that are in a relationship with somebody and then a year later they're like, oh, I didn't know he was married, blah blah blah. How you got caught right there? That man never spent the night. You've never been to his house. I was reading something like that, and she was like, oh, they went out for the first time after 4 years. First time on a date. Their first time going on a date, 4 years together. And on the date, his wife pulled up on them. And she was like, what? This man has been married this whole time? Girl, you wanted to be tricked. Like, how the heck you go out on a date for the first time in 4 years? He never took you nowhere, and your brain was never like, what's the reason that you only come see me at my house for 4 years? You wanted to be played. Like, that's so crazy. There's only so many lies you could tell as a dude before you're like, sir, no. That makes no sense. You're up to something. You have a whole nother life going on. What?
Yeah, I definitely think she wanted to just believe that he was all about her. And
yeah. She wanted to be played. Those alarm bells were ringing in her head, and she was like, oh my God, jingle bells.
He must have said something like, oh, I just work so hard, I'm so tired every time, and like he get off late, he come over there.
For 4 years? She was like, oh, we were in love. You were in love.
Yeah.
You was in love by yourself.
Yeah.
And women do that. Like, we be playing ourselves. Like, let me not say we. Women will play themselves. Like, make a story in our minds because you want it to happen so bad. Like, you want that to be the person, or because I think most women, we want to settle down. Like, we're wired that way. We want it to just work. And men be like trying to conquer as many people as possible. As women, I feel like sometimes we be playing ourselves. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My baby's crying, so I gotta go tend to him. This is what it's like being a mom. You got anything you want to say? What you laughing about?
This parenting stuff is not for the weak.
It's for the strong.
Why?
He says this as he's been gone for 10 days, and this is day 1 back. Oh, it's not for the weak. I know. I've been doing it.